Welcome to it. The What More Can I Say podcast. I'm with your host, Kapone. All right, let's go ahead and introduce all the other members of the pop. Feels like we have not been together in a while, except we were together yesterday. She's the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pop, fluffy and fine. KeKe, what's up?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, Kiki?
What's up, friends?
You know we here.
Yes, Tone, how you doing?
I'm feeling good.
You looking festive.
Damn.
That's a good thing.
I like your fit, man.
Yes.
Thank you. I decided to, unpack my jerseys. Kiki shamed me out of wearing them at all. Like, I was getting women like, you do be wearing jersey and shorts a lot. That's a pretty good combo.
A good summer fit.
It is. Y'all stop bullying my friend. Yes.
Like, you be wearing like a Chicago. I have a lot of Chicago jerseys.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
from Chicago. They were like, it's that same Chicago jersey. No, it's not.
Dang, they bogus. They be on you. That's rude.
Yeah, it was rude. I am literally, I wanted to go to a rooftop party. I was like, well, let's go. I thought of the shirt. I was like, yep, I'm bringing out the.
Oh,
I didn't
so
realize
sorry.
I really committed to the jersey and short look.
You did.
To the point where I don't really have a lot of T-shirts for the summertime. So it's
okay.
That's true.
It's crazy.
Okay, brother,
It's
do
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right. The funny man of the pod, man, little bro, and the comedian. Somebody asked, is he really a comedian? Zach
Oh, yeah, they
Boog,
did.
what's up?
What's happening with y'all? Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo.
You know, we back from NASCAR. We had a good time out there. Shout out to Jordan Brand and NASCAR for having us out.
Yes.
Man,
that
that
was a
was the time.
different experience. If you've never experienced NASCAR, Pod Fam, it's something different. Like it's just a different thing. You know, Kiki has her reasons of why she like NASCAR.
I love NASCAR.
All them men changing tires around, oil and exhaust. She was fired up.
Couldn't say, I like pit road.
Yes.
She said, she had some dudes like, oh, y'all fan in this car. I said, Kiki, they not all in the car.
She thought they all
I was like,
Yeah, he said, in this
okay,
car.
pull up on me. I love NASCAR. Let me tell you, ladies, go get you a NASCAR ticket for next year. That's what we pulling up to. Yes, all the NASCAR events.
She gonna say, y'all fine in this car.
In this car, I was
Everybody
rolling.
was. It was. Oh my God! All flavors. You talking white, black, Hispanic, tall, short, medium. If you looking for a man, honey, then he could change tire quick on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was quick on their feet, I said, oh my God, everybody here got a job. Everybody, it was just beautiful. It was wonderful.
And they make good money in NASCAR, too. You know what I'm saying?
They make great money.
They make good money. They travel a lot. It's good.
The facilities look great, man. It was, for me, any type of access. When I get, I was on cloud nine because
Yes.
I'm like, yo, this is like it really was like a field pass. We walking right next to the actual cars, the drivers getting ready. You could just see everybody kind of preparing in their own way. It was for me. I was like, yo, this is like being on the field.
But it's no other sport where you can be on the field right before the game starts, and then they just tell you back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's all it was. It was like, all right, y'all, race about to start, back up. Everybody just backed up. Like, oh, just back up. Right. Can you imagine being at a basketball game? They're like, all right, they about to tip off. Sit down.
Sit down.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It'd be just, it's weird.
We did the national, what was that, the national anthem with them? Like, we was out there on, it was.
We
We
did
get to stand with them doing the national.
That was
anthem.
lit.
It was crazy.
lit.
That was
I
lit.
was sitting in the little pit thing, and I know I have no business being in here. Like, I have no business. They check, they rolling tires past my feet and little wires and stuff, and I'm just sitting here in the skirt smiling. Like, I had no business being down there, but it was so fun. So, yes, shout out to Nike brand and Tone for 8 a.m. adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know where you was taking me. I didn't know what we was about to get into. But it worked out.
I texted them, Pod Fam, and I had to give them the bad news. It was at 9 and it was at 8 o'clock. So telling people to get up early in the morning on their only day they can really sleep late, I felt bad.
It was.
But it came. Zach was 9 minutes away. I don't know how Zach made it from deep on the south side to Rush Street in the middle of downtown in 9 minutes. And not looking shook either. He got his glasses on. What up, y'all?
Mm-hmm. Black folks know they lie about their time. Where you at, Zach? Oh, I'm 9 minutes away. Why 9 minutes?
Because when you in a rush, y'all should have known I was in a rush because I had on all black.
Oh,
That's
I
my
peeped
trick. When you in a rush, put on the same color.
that. Don't try to coordinate.
Don't try to coordinate. That ain't time to try to pick a fit out. I saw that text. I said, "Oh, yeah, they here, they there."
Because look, I text them because I was early, and then I was like, I know them. I said they're not gonna be there, and I don't know anybody, so I can't show up just in here early. Don't know nobody, so I had to wait for one of y'all to get there. So I'm like, "Hello," in the group text, make some noise, y'all. Ain't nobody responding. Nobody. I said, "Oh God." But yeah, we made
When
it.
you was texting, I was showering.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm trying to hurry up and get out of there.
I said Zach definitely was drying off.
Yes. Yes. That man was definitely still at home.
He was in the middle of. He was kind of hoping that we overslept.
Yep.
He was like, "Oh, they really there. They really going. We got to do this."
I said, they there.
Yep.
We
The
got to
thing
do
is, when I saw 8 a.m., I said, because the enemy, because I just know that y'all not leaving at 8. Anytime somebody tell you they leaving at 8, they really leaving at 9.
Yeah.
And they want you there.
Yeah.
They give me a little grace period. Now 9 is when they really wanted to leave, and they probably told them people like, "Hey, if we tell them 9, they ain't gonna show up till 9:30."
That's true.
That's true.
So
That's a fact.
at 8, I knew I had 15 minutes in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I said it's 15 in here. Then if Tone and Kiki get there, they not gonna let them leave me.
I told
If
Kiki
I'm
we
like
got to
5
stall.
minutes
Yeah.
away, they not gonna let them leave.
So like we got to stall. Mm-hmm.
But
gotta
we
stall.
made it.
Yeah, we definitely made it.
It
It was
was
a
so
great time.
hot.
It was hot.
How did you exactly get out of there? Because that's one thing. You did leave us for dead at the
No,
place.
this is the
did.
point. Like I was like, I had reached. I'm older than y'all, and I had reached my old limit. I have a certain limit, and I have like when I feel like that I'm starting not to be fly because I'm frustrated. I gotta go. So I was just sitting there. I could not stop sweating, dog. Like my head got raw from me wiping my head with the damn cloth. So I'm like, and then girls just looking at it like they looking at me like you kind of cute, but you awfully sweaty. Like, and and then now my mind is wandering because she looking at me because I look like I'm sweaty and she kind of like me, but I'm always sweaty. I'm thinking she thinking if I let this man jump up and down on me, he gonna be
get
sweaty
sweaty.
like that. I can't handle that. It was, for the record, I don't sweat like that, but that heat
It was different.
kicking my ass.
Yes.
I was looking for somebody to help me, nigga. Help me. Somebody give me a life hack on how to stop sweating like that, dog.
Gee.
Man, that was too funny.
But
You
I got
was
out of
sweating.
there though. Did y'all walk back?
Yes. I walked all the way from where we were to the station.
I did too.
Okay.
Okay, how did you feel about that?
Well, I went through a range of emotions.
Because I'm about to tell you.
A range of
I want to
emotions.
know how
Range
you
of
felt.
emotion, bro. I walked off with such determination because I was like, you know what? Tone done left me, and I feel away. And then Zach, I'm like trying to get him to come with me. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, let's just go. We've seen it all. We've done it all, Zach. Let's go. Zach was not ready to go. So I was like, you know what?
I don't get out much.
He had 2 drink tickets left, and he wasn't going to let his drink tickets expire. So I'm like, you know what? You an independent, strong black woman. You got to get out of here and figure it out. So I put my boots on the ground, and I just twirled on up out of there, thinking I was finna finesse somebody, because this is what I usually do. If I'm by myself, I could usually finesse somebody into giving me a golf cart ride. This is what I did at Summer Smash.
Yeah.
I can VIP my way through something. So I'm like, let me walk. So I get to walking. First little exit, I'm like, okay, I wonder if I can get to the street. So I asked this boy, he like, yeah, you can go through that. He let me go on back to that one. It wasn't no out because this is NASCAR. So even if you get to the road, it's still the cars. You can't get on the track.
Yeah.
I had to turn around and come back. I was so mad. So at this point now I'm heated. I'm pissed.
Oh, you took a wrong turn.
Oh, bro, took a wrong turn. It's 175
I know what you
degrees.
did. I know which exit you went out
Yes.
of. You went out of that first left.
First one.
That first left.
Yep.
Oh no, that was still a track,
Yes,
sis.
yes. I'm behind the stage. I'm back there. I'm just walking on people's sets. Derek Rose, man. It was just everybody. I ain't speaking to nobody. I'm just walking. I'm pissed. So then I get back on the path, walking down. I said, got to be out somewhere. I'm trying to follow the signs. Make another wrong turn. I end up in the food court. They having a party. They
Yeah,
dancing.
I saw that party over there.
At that point, I'm ready to quit the pod because now I feel betrayed. Y'all done put me out here, and there's nowhere to go. It's so hot.
Betrayed.
Then I ended up in Millennium Park. So by the time I got to Millennium Park, I said, it's either you gonna walk or you just gonna die. Like either you gonna keep walking or you're gonna die. So I said, okay, just keep walking. Now I'm talking about when I was walking so slow, I said Zach and them gonna catch up to me by the time they get ready to leave. I'm gonna still be walking. So all I know is I saw that building right there by Giordano's. And I was like, if I could just make it there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at the station. So I kept going and I finally
You walked down Michigan?
Nah, bro.
She took that little side, that little side little street.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I jaywalked across the thing. This man, I got in the middle and got stuck because there was so many cars coming. So then I hear a police officer on the side. He like, boss lady, boy, I did not turn around. I was like, I can't look. I was already in the middle. So finally I crossed the street and he was trying to stop me. I just kept on walking. And when I got to my car, I was actually proud of myself. I couldn't believe I made
That's
it.
a real look, Kiki.
Bro, I thought
that's a real walk. Every time I've ever done that walk, hey, you dropped some pounds.
Yes,
you increased your cardio. You got I was walking it so long. I said, I got to know how many steps I'm doing. I looked at I had to go to the health app. Like, let me see how many. Bro, that is you in shape though, Zach. Man, that walk.
I'm telling you, both of my hips hurt. From
Did you do the walk?
No, I did more than the walk.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's why that wasn't nothing but the Holy Spirit
I stayed
that got
with
me
the
out
Jordan
of there.
team.
Yeah.
So the Jordan team, I had them drink tickets. So we was like, let's go spend these drink tickets. So we walked all the way back to where the little turn-up section was. Mind you, turn-up section was packed now.
It's popping?
It's popping. It's downstairs and upstairs. So now I'm really having a good time. Y'all gone. That's just me. I'm holding it down. I'm running to people. Everybody know Tone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the dude walked. He's like, Zach, what up, man? I know Tone. I told him the pod. He told me all about the pod and how he watched the pod and how he been watching it and everything. I was like, appreciate it, man. I had a lot of people. We was having a good time, right? So I'm thinking we go from here and we leave. Makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. Jordan Brand comes over like, hey, guys, it's 5 laps left. We need to walk back to the pit. I said, well, if it's only 5 laps left, why would we walk back?
Because they got to turn up with the drivers after they pit.
Yes. I said, but look, we so far. We so far from over there. By the time we walk back, the lap's going to be gone. And it's not going to be good. We going to miss it. We missed it. That's what I'm trying to tell them. We have missed it. Whatever is going on over there has been missed. Over here is fun. Why don't we just stay right here till we leave? We could let people leave and everything. We just stay right here. I have my drinks under the shade, everything. But no, they wanted to go back. And I was the only one that was fighting it. So we walk all the way back. And exactly what I said happened. The race ended. And then we got caught in between
And the rain.
The rain, people leaving out, and it was just this.
God knew to get me out of there. He knew.
So this is I'm going to tell you even funnier part of my story. So I'm walking back. Me and Bree walked out together. Me and Bree specific. Shout out to her. We walking. I was like, yeah, I think it's about to rain. She like, yeah. She said, let me go look. She said, yeah, it said about 3 o'clock. It's about 45%. I said, that's too many percentages for me, Bree. I'm going to see you later. That's what made me peel off instantly. Yeah. I was gone. That would have made me mad, but I'm going to tell you. So you did all of that walking, and did you walk back to the station?
So no, we didn't walk back to the station. We were walking. We had to just keep walking to find the Uber because they wasn't picking up within that mile course. So we might have did a country 2 miles just walking to catch a Uber. Finally caught one, got back, and then they took us back to the headquarters or whatever. But by that time, both of my hips were sore.
It's because he was over there shaking ass under that tent.
Shaking ass.
No, let's get this.
Trying to have a party over in the tent.
I felt just like I did when I ran that 5K when I didn't train and I just went to did that 5K. My hips felt exactly the same. I had overextended myself. I was done.
Hey, bro.
I went home, took a shower, and laid in that bed. Didn't do nothing.
Same.
That Grant Park walk from the Grand Park to the radio station, Pod Fam.
Oh, that's a real walk.
That's a walk. Because it start off good because you like,
it's right there.
It's right there.
That's
I
what you
can
think.
literally see the building. And then all of a sudden, you get to one point in that walk, you're like, I don't know if this is a dumbass idea.
It's not a
You know
good
what it
idea
really is?
at all.
Them downtown blocks are real blocks.
Ooh.
Like, you don't realize how real them blocks are until you in the middle of them. You like, this ain't, 2-3 blocks is a stretch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it was hot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to this. Yeah. More of the story, definitely do NASCAR, but get you a driving service. All right, let's go ahead.
But you can't get out. Just know you can't get out when you in there.
You can't get out. All right, Drake did this. What did he do? Let's take a listen to this.
Get punched in the face with some tears on the dead guy. Some tears cause my you gon' need a chili ice pack for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my head high. I saw bro end up pop out with them, but I gained his hairline.
All right, Drake is upset. And the internet is saying that he took shots at Bron and Future. Future, they said, kind of responded, said, I'm going to be a real one all the time or something like that. And LeBron James liked it. But everybody was saying those shots were basically at Bron and Future and people that like that and Rick Ross. When y'all heard it, what you think?
I saw a lot of people online saying that, like, Drake, they was like, Drake's still crying about the situation. He's still in his feelings. And I was on that train for a minute, but then I had to think about it. Like, I don't let stuff go either. So actually, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we did a joint album together and had all this success, and then you go and do and you literally unleash the can of whoop ass on me that I gotta fight all these people, I'm not gonna let it go either. So you know what, Drake? Put it in the music. That's if you feel a way, put it in the music, and I'm not mad at it. Because if I was Drake, I wouldn't be over that either, actually.
No. Zach, what you about to say, bro?
No, I didn't dislike What Did I Miss? I didn't dislike it.
Okay, damn.
I like
I
the
swore you
I like
hated
that
it.
perspective better than this is more where he's heading in the right direction.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
this is a good transition track to get us into the album. Like, this was a song that was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna address everybody. It wasn't all about Kendrick, but this song was more about people turning they back on him.
Right.
Not necessarily about the diss with Kendrick or anybody not suing people and all that weird stuff he doing when he's suing people about songs and all that. It was just basically like, oh, y'all turn y'all back on me. What did I miss? I kind of liked it. I like it, and he rapping on that mug. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for Iceman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for the album. And then I think he'll gradually get into songs that ain't got nothing to do with this no more. But he still got it on his chest. Say it with your chest. But KeKe, I gotta address you.
What did I do?
You mentioned my GOAT, Future. You said that he opened up a can and they had a joint. You noticed you said we had a joint album together. So I just wanted to know who you were talking about.
I was talking about Future.
Okay.
Who gonna whoop my ass up in here?
Okay.
Hey,
Nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna whoop your ass.
I know that. I know. You
Ain't
too.
nobody I just wanted to know
Future.
if you was talking
I
about
was talking about Future.
Well, put a name on it. All right.
Future. I'm this whole thing. I always said because men get mad over money, women, or you done really money and women really out of our two, and then there's some other ones in there. But money and women, the Future thing seems like it definitely feels like it's something personal in there. Because it don't
If Future
it don't
mad
make
at
sense.
you did something.
It don't make.
Let's just talk about it.
It don't make sense. It don't make
Drake,
sense.
If Future mad at you, you did something.
We don't know that.
I don't know. This is just a guess.
But if I had to guess, I would guess that.
I would know.
If
If I had to
Future
guess-
get mad at you,
So you would guess? Would you guess it was one? You think it's
did
some women
something to
stuff?
him.
Women, probably.
Yeah,
I think it's women.
you did
stuff.
something
Definitely.
weird with a
I do.
woman that
Yeah.
he didn't rock with.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
I think Drake's one of them dudes. Zach knows those kind of guys. Is that Drake is you can't he don't care. He don't care when it come to dealing with women. He kind of I asked one of my boys. It was like this. I was like, why you like that, dog?
That was you asking.
Like why? Like gee, like why do you do that? Dog, like you know, like is gonna hate you for the stuff that you say that you do. Like you just go after everybody chick when they done with them. Like, bro, what are you? Why are you like that?
That is hilarious.
Like, why are you like that? Like, man, it's a chick, bro. Like, why are you getting feelings? And those dudes don't really. They. This is a crazy thing. Those dudes don't have feelings for you when it pertains to your women. But if you mess with one of they women, oh my God, they gonna cry like they gonna go crazy. They gonna call you all kind of names. I've seen it 1,000 times. So I think Drake might be one of them type of guys, and they really don't know what they doing. To be honest with you, they just do stuff. But another part,
once you mess with Lil Wayne's ex, you kind of like, come on, bro. If it's any, you can just leave.
Yeah. If it was one, you could have left.
If it's one, you could have left. If it's one, it would be Lil Wayne's girl.
Men,
like, you know what? I ain't gonna touch her.
They probably like feel like that's all they have to offer. Like that's their only power move. That's their only that's what make them feel cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know they can conquer anybody's girl. So that's what they thrive off of. Like I could get his girl. You can never be as cool as Future in the culture. You know what I'm saying?
You think Drake ain't be as cool as Future?
Not organically. You get what I'm saying? It's a type of you all right?
I am freaking out right now. I'm sorry.
Why?
Kiki.
What are you talking about?
Tasha Smith has a Chappelle chain on, and I'm trying to see what's really going on.
She's so gorgeous. But what's the Chappelle chain about?
Look at the C.
Yeah, she got a Chappelle chain on.
Who is Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle. That's a Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I'm like, what?
An iced out one.
You think they together?
That just threw me off.
It's weird.
That's different, bro. I ain't never seen
on that show.
But
where everybody gonna see it and it's out like that is
that, or maybe that's Chanel or something.
No, that ain't Chanel. That is 100% a Chappelle
ain't
chain.
Ain't he married? I'm confused.
All right, we can talk about that. But also, there's some more stuff to that. All right, let me go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So Tasha Smith is known to be friends with Dave Chappelle and wears a Chappelle chain, which he gifted to her. She has publicly reflected on their friendship and says why she wears the chain, according to iHeartRadio. It's a symbol of their friendship and Tasha's support for his work.
Okay,
cool. All right. She's so gorgeous.
Also, she give him a little something every now and then. Give him a little.
Oh, wow.
What'd you say, Zach?
Please.
Give him a little coochie.
You give him a little bit of coochie
that is
every
not
now
what that
and then,
means.
baby, as a friend.
That is not what that
Thank
means.
you for these back shots as a friend.
No.
A little sprinkle of a little coochie every time.
Yeah, sprinkle a little bit of coochie on him for a little bit every now and then. Okay, Josh, I see you. Go ahead, Dave. I ain't mad at you. That's a beautiful black woman.
They've been friends for 30 years.
I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. That's a friend you don't let go.
Right.
I hate y'all.
What a friend.
This is my thought though. A quick about the people that complain about Drake. Oh, he still got his feelings hurt, and they saying that stuff. Nobody lets anything go. No, like it's hard. It's very rare you find people when they done wrong and they feel like they've been wrong that they just be like, all right, man, I'm gonna just move on. That never happens, really.
No, it does. It does. People move on. We might not say, you might not let it go, but you ain't gonna say nothing no more. I'm talking. What we talking about with Drake is constantly talking about it from a hurt place. My issue was I didn't want you to know. I don't mind about what did I miss. I'm not mad if you had people hit, but I didn't like when he was sounding hurt.
Why? If he was,
I didn't want to hear that. I don't want you to be hurt.
What you want him to be?
I want you to sound like F y'all, F all y'all.
Okay.
That's what I want to hear from you.
That's fake, though.
That's
not real. That's fake.
Who ain't anybody else rapping nothing else real?
Well, I'm just saying, Drake is telling his real feelings. I respect transparency because if I'm mad, I hope, let you know I'm mad. Now, I am one of them people that I will let it go to your face. Like, you would think we'd have moved past it the whole time. I never forgot. But,
see what I'm saying?
But back to my point about Drake and Future is that, I think Drake the women, when it comes to the women, that is his one-up move. That is the thing he can achieve. He will never be able to achieve the type of organically, culturally relevance that Future brings.
You think it come from an insecurity?
I think it comes from the insecurity of it's like when you was raised in the suburbs and you get around your cousins who from the city. Mm-hmm. And everybody reminds everybody that you from the suburbs. Mm-hmm. So you can never match their struggle. Right. You never have their street cred. So you find other ways to match them, which is it could be money, it could be women, it could be other things. And I think that's what the dynamic is with Drake and hip hop is that he is Drake. There's no question about that. You are Drake and you are great.
Yeah.
But there's always this little hint of like he corny, he was the dude in a wheelchair, he was the dude from he half white, he did. It's always that, and I feel like in his mind. And so when it comes to women, he like I can match all y'all. I can actually beat all of y'all on the level of women. Right. From Wayne to Ross to Future, whoever. Right. Drake can get your girl, and that's where he kind of wins. So that's his.
I think that I agree with that. That actually makes sense. Remember, I was saying I think. And I don't know how he was raised, but I mean, in the sense of like you know, the power. If that's your power, that's a street credit. Like people get credit when you're a man, you get credit for having money and hoes. Mm-hmm. And if you are able to get you the guy, you the ladies' man, you get credit, you get street cred. If you got a lot of money, you get street cred. So I think that's Drake's way of doing it. I think what he's done is just. Probably just mess with too many people. That's why nobody mess with him. Yeah, like he done people wrong. Like if he done any of the things on that Joe Budden rant, like sending people baby mamas money and all of that type of stuff, that will make niggas hate you forever.
Yes.
And he do all the little thoughtful things, for your baby mama because he wanna.
Or he slickly mentioned them in a song, like
Well, only you. But the crazy shit. Only you know.
What did he say? I will never forget when he said I had. And no disrespect to DJ Drama because I love him. I had Drama Girl last summer,
not last night.
And her name is Summer.
Yeah.
Her name, this is his wife, actually. This was his wife. Her name, I will never forget breaking this down. Y'all know I be breaking down lyrics.
Yes, he had Drama Girl something, not last night. Right, yeah. It was the way he said
I had Drama last summer girl. Something like that.
But he was saying, he used it as a double entendre, like he had drama, like if you had problems during the summer. But he was really talking about having Drama Girl. That's something. And her name, I didn't even know her name was Summer.
Her name is Summer.
That's clever, you bastard.
It was so clever. and Drama probably hate Drake to this day.
It's on for free. His song for free. Last year, I had Drama Girl, not right now. He was fucking DJ Drama's wife, allegedly, the summer before. Her name is Summer. So the bar is, last year I had Drama Girl, not right now. To an average fan, you like, he talking about he had some drama going on last year. Last summer. But to a hip hop person, you like, DJ Drama wife is named Summer.
And they have been allegedly
messing.
Oh, you a bastard, Drake.
Y'all see how I be breaking down them lyrics? Come on now.
Right, bro.
That's why, but that's his superpower though. Like he can always get your girl.
Well, I think
he can.
And he can't fight. He can't. It's not. You ain't. It's.
I hate he does that.
But the thing I say this to say, if Future dissing you, you did something wrong. That was my point.
Okay.
Zach, we all agree with that.
But you kind of you painted it like he was like Future was disloyal after doing a joint album.
Well, no, I was just speaking from Drake's perspective, which is I understand why he's still pissed because the person I just did an album with just put the world on my ass, and then Future so cold with it. Future really didn't do the dirty work. Mm-mm. Like he set up the play and then put Kendrick went crazy.
I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good on it. I mean, and again, that's what
it up.
He set the whole play up.
He set it up.
And still never has said anything about it. But
and then did 2 albums called We Don't Trust You.
We Don't Trust You.
And then it said We Still Don't Trust You.
Right. He had Metro speaking out. He the producer. I ain't heard Future really say anything to, directly to him.
Except that one song, the first song he did.
Yeah.
On We Don't Trust You, the first song. It's called We Don't Trust You. He talked about it. He talked about him a little bit. He gave him a few bars, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
But it's over, chicks. If Drake, and which he probably gonna never change, but like you said, I agree with what KeKe is saying. If he just stopped, but he not, and you're gonna hear a lot of great music though. with Ice Man, I think it's gonna be good. Let's get to this. Fans are speculating that Cardi and Steffon Diggs may have broken up due to her scrubbing him off the IG. Neither Cardi nor Steffon have confirmed or denied the split. Some also are saying that she may have cleared the social media space to promote her new album. Shortly after this rumor, Offset went on live, laughing and rapping lyrics of his new song saying, "All of my hoes, still my hoes." If they broke up, this is a big fat, I told you so.
What?
I big fat, I told you so.
What did you tell her?
I told you, you can't go. You just got through leaving a demon and you went and messed with a demon that everybody say he's the number one demon. That's like messing with Future when everybody said he was the number one demon.
Yeah.
And you messed with Steffon. I've said this before. I don't think Cardi is I think what she raps about is an alter ego, a piece of her, a bit. But I think she's more of a
lover girl.
Like lover girl, staying home. I love my and she ended up messing with a demon. Like why you just jumping on penises?
Why not? Sometimes you have to deal with another demon to get away from the demon you know.
Now
Cardi,
what?
Take your time.
No, because
that's like
hold on.
That's like
See,
dudes going and trying to forget their girl that they love and going jumping inside
y'all do
some
it
vagina.
all the time.
It's the stupidest thing to do.
It's so dumb,
Kiki,
right?
It's the dumbest shit.
It's so dumb. Oh my God, do you ever tell your friends when they do it like, bro, that is so dumb?
I do.
Or you just say,
no, trust me, I was the dude like, yo, bro, you better go. You got to get outside, bro.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know you. I know
and
you
then
are.
you realize when you tell yourself that I got to get outside, bro.
Yeah,
I got to get outside, and you go
yes.
do it, and you end up. Trust me, that is how I invited some bull into my life.
I understand.
With being mad about a situation and just jumping into another one because I'm mad, and this seemed like the right thing. I invited hell into my life doing that.
Yes.
So I tell anybody like now I like, bro, take your time.
Go heal. You tell them to heal.
Have conversations and. But no, you do.
I don't believe
that. Man, the dumbest, for anybody though, men or women, I think the dumbest shit to do is to go after you've been in a long-term relationship and start fucking around right away.
Okay. Well, some people mess around right away when they in a relationship still.
I'm sorry, Riley, you're going to have to beep a lot of my conversation.
Yeah, so some people mess around while they still in the relationship. So I think we should focus more on that, fixing that issue than worrying about people who can leave a relationship, start a new one. If it don't work out, oh well, it don't work out. Nobody I think is expecting Cardi and this man to be married again or to go off and run off into the sunset and marry each other. No, he's a rebound. She's leaving a marriage. So she might date 4-5 different men from here on out.
It's a lot of penises.
No, it ain't. No, she gotta live. And so, because ain't nobody having this reaction nobody's over here like, oh, why is Offset dating so many people? Oh my God,
we don't know who
he
he
done smashed so many chicks. Oh, nobody's saying that.
That's true.
But when Cardi have a relationship, I don't know, she should. No, she needed to get out that relationship with her husband. She needed a little help doing it. Steffon was some good help. And,
Well, here's what I see. And this
what you see.
This is what I may have predicted. And if my prediction I'm going to let y'all know if my prediction is right. I am going to come back in here with a big thing of popcorn like Mace and just look at y'all and eat it. Because I told y'all a long time ago that they were in that's toxic love. That Offset, and I said it ain't over. And y'all was like, yes, it is over.
You did say
and
that.
if she go back to Offset after this, I'm be like, told y'all, she like it. She like that ratchet stuff, that toxic. Sometimes people just can't let go of each other.
You did say that.
And they are very toxic. I'm not saying she will, and that's a long shot. But if they do, I'm be like, look, it still ain't over. It's the divorce paper signed yet. We don't know.
That's real. You did say that.
And
I don't
people
agree
be
with
doing
that.
And people be coming back for a long time. It takes like 5 years to really break up with somebody when you got 3 kids with them.
I don't think she's going back. I think she's gonna pull a Eve.
That's a horrible business move if she goes back.
I think she's gonna pull a Eve.
What's the Eve?
Like she's gonna date some rich white man that nobody know. And
you know what I would like
she's
to
never
I like
gonna have
that
to rap
idea.
again.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm not
Because
mad
was
at
getting
that
done
route.
wrong. He was getting done wrong.
Yep.
Like she was getting done wrong. It was all these rumors about her getting done wrong. And then Eve was like, and went, married this dude.
See, but I don't like.
And now she got an accent.
Rolled
I
off
get
into the
that.
sunset. Yep.
She got an accent.
I would rather.
like that.
I would rather her pull a Rihanna. Cause like when Rihanna was getting done wrong, Rihanna went and parked with the billionaire dude. Dated him for a while, got that billionaire life, figured that out for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Probably was like, oh, this is how you become a billionaire. And then went back, and then she came back home. and park the car at ASAP. I want you, lady. I want Cardi to come on back home. Now you can go out there. I ain't saying go out there. Go out there, have fun, get you one of them Eves, like you said. But then come on back. Come on back.
Come on back.
You. With a good dude, he gonna be sitting there waiting on you and find you a good man, and then just mellow it out, have a whole bunch of babies.
She can't. Offset that's a man. Like he in his bag.
But if Offset
he
get
amigo,
a bag,
bro, he amigo.
I want Cardi to live.
Offset's never going to stay. He can't. He can't. Offset just can't. He probably not until he like damn near 50. So
Exactly.
He in his bag. Women want to get. He's not gonna say no.
Well, hey.
But she can't my thought was like, yo, the Steffon like to beat chicks, not physically, but you know what I'm talking about. He like to ask. That was just, to me, was just a different kind of situation. But let's go to this one. Megan Goode and Jonathan Majors. This looked like a rebound, but it looks like they are locked in because they are building a fitness empire called Honor Culture. They're launching a wellness app, apparel line, and building a community around health and wellness. Now, I will be devil's advocate and throw this in. A lot of people are saying this relationship is fake. It feels fake.
What?
I'll be reading the comments.
who relationship fake?
Why it feel fake?
Mm-hmm.
That's his Coretta.
I don't know.
Uh-uh.
That's his Coretta.
Remember Jonathan Majors told that white lady, you need to be my Coretta?
Oh.
Ryder tapped in. Thanks for the laugh, Ryder.
Jonathan Majors told that white lady
I was like, what am I
Coretta?
missing?
Why did Jonathan Majors say that?
that?
He said that to that white lady? I forgot he told that white lady to be his Coretta
And
Sky.
so now he done found his Coretta. And let me tell you.
Shout out to Jonathan.
I like them together. I like this. It's something about them. I just like the two of them together. They look amazing. I'm going to download the app.
He didn't figure. One thing that dude has done, he didn't told her how to get in shape. Megan Goode ain't never.
Told her. Megan Goode.
Megan
Megan
ain't never
Goode.
been out of
Megan
shape.
Goode has always been in shape, but she in a different. Now let's go ahead and say this. Now, Kiki, stop.
No, because
Stop.
you didn't try it. You acting like Megan Goode is me.
No,
Megan Goode been Megan Goode.
Oh, Megan Goode been fine. What did he do? All he did was just say, baby, take some protein shake. All he did was make a protein shake.
Megan
Megan Goode been
She
Megan
been fine.
Goode.
She been in shape, but that's the level of shape that she's in. It's the same like Jonathan Majors. We all can agree. Jonathan Majors is in a level of shape.
Well, he got that Marvel training, so he probably just showed her how to do some Marvel moves.
Yeah,
He put an extra spin class on it, but it don't think
It ain't one
it
right.
didn't take much, dog. She wasn't like
I know she wasn't. Kiki.
it wasn't no
Hold on,
transformation.
now, I can say that. You can't say that now. Hold on.
God damn.
So we get to fighting up in here. But yes, Megan is fine and been fine.
Man, been that.
Now don't get too,
What?
She's an actress, so we need to have a believable body. I don't want her to go get to looking like one of them bodybuilder chicks.
It looked like she on the way to happen.
She's so fine though. They so fine together.
I think she's gonna keep that feminine look. I mean,
Yeah, they tough. That's a tough
They-
looking
I
couple. You gonna
like
get
them.
the app?
I like them, and I want Keke Palmer to release her interview with him. It was she did an interview with Jonathan Majors, and then everybody was pissed off that she gave him a platform. Like, what are y'all? Come on, man. I like Megan and Jonathan together, and I want to hear his, how
What he said?
Yeah,
I made a horrible mistake.
yeah. Like I didn't like that they didn't put the interview out, but I understood because Keke got she got stuff to protect. This Keke ain't got nothing to lose. So Jonathan, if you want to chat, come on over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to lose. So you come on over here. I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them together, and I will be downloading that.
Shout out to them.
Now, what you gonna do with that?
What you just say? What I missed? What this fool is
Said what I'm gonna do with the app. That's
Now, how I get in trouble? How I get in trouble? He just insulted
Because
you.
it's just the way he do things. It's a different way. Because me and Zach just had this argument before the cameras turned on because I'm changing my life and I took this sugar out my coffee to get so I can lose weight. And Zach goes,
She took the sugar out with 2 scoops of caramel. So I got Splenda. It's 2 caramel swirls in here, Kiki. It's still sugar. You might as well get the regular sugar.
no, I did my Splenda with my little caramel swirl because, see, every step matters, Zach, when you this big. Every little minor step matter, okay?
Now she downloading the app.
They don't want to support my country.
That app gonna sit right there on that phone and get scrolled by. Like,
You gonna get scrolled by.
They ain't even gonna check the notifications.
What?
Zach want to be the only little one on the pod, y'all. That's really what it is. Okay?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
don't want to help me on my health journey.
Yeah,
That's why he didn't want to walk with me yesterday.
I
But that's all right, Zach. That's all right.
I do want to help on that.
Anyway,
All right. All right.
talk
Crazy.
about what you gonna do with that. I'm gonna beat your ass. What happens?
let me keep us moving along. Essence Fest. They say they've been getting dragged all weekend over social media due to the lack of attendance, the performance lineup, everything being late. Lauryn Hill on stage 3:30 a.m. A lot of people have had a ton of things to say about Essence Fest, and I heard one person, I don't want to say the name, was talking about that because Essence Fest depends on DEI help from those companies, and them allotting funds is why they, it kind of went bad this year. And
So
I know
a lot of the
They
sponsorship.
didn't have as much money probably to work with.
Yeah, I know Target. Isn't Target like a huge title sponsor for Essence?
Yeah.
Did they stop? Did they still with them?
No, they were still with them. I saw photos of like their activation, and it was like people were literally boycotting it and not engaging with them at all. And I think, the issue has become like, all these different DEI opportunities that were there. It's hard to stand on the right side of history because it's like if we pull all of our money from Target, who's still willing to be a sponsor for a Black focused event, then it's like we actually hurting the event. But then it's like if we don't take a stand somewhere, then we hurting ourselves. So I think Essence was put into just a weird situation this year, and it's backfiring at this point.
I know Target pissed. If I'm Target, I'm like, how y'all just pick me?
That is what is.
If I'm Target, I'm like, everybody out here pulling DEI everything. And y'all just picked us.
I think it was the announcement of it. A lot of people that announced that they were pulling back
we
DEI.
held on
I
to
didn't like
Target.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't like that.
A lot of people were,
felt
and
like
they were quick to announce it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
so
I
like,
would-
yep, we pulling it.
Yeah, I would have
I'm
did
like,
it.
damn.
I would have did it under the rug.
Y'all
too.
got to be sneaky racist like everybody else.
Absolutely. They should have been sneaky.
Put your racism in the closet like everybody else. Do it on the down low.
But it ain't. And I don't think it's racism.
Shout out to
I think
sneaky
they go with whoever is in the seat. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the trend is or whatever in the seat. I don't think the business is necessarily racist. I think the Trump administration is saying cut all the DEI stuff, so they just roll with that. When the George Floyd stuff was going on and everybody was pouring money into Black initiatives, they roll with that. When it's this, they rolling with that. And when it was Pride, they roll with that. I don't necessarily think it's personal. You know what I'm saying? It's personal for us, but I don't think it's personal for the company. So I don't know. We can keep. I'm with it. We can keep going ahead and doing it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to.
I just don't like how people are saying, well, Essence Fest it's going down. It's not the same. And, we need the money. And, man, at the end of the day, the Essence Fest started years and years ago with
Tell us
minimal
about the
money.
first. Tell us about the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one.
What happened to the first
The first one was
Oh,
amazing.
God,
The
here
first
we
one,
go.
35 years ago, was amazing.
It was just.
It was amazing.
It wasn't even a fest.
It was Essence Cookout.
It started in the park in Chicago. That's what y'all don't know.
Hey,
But
It was a girl named Essence.
But the event is still our event. It's still our event. We can still do what we want. You got to scale back. You losing money for the DI help. What's the big deal? Scale it back. It's cool because a lot of Essence Fest isn't really the performances. People like going to the concerts because they have humongous names that come and play it. But a lot of the Essence Fest is the side stuff, the parties, the actual center where all the activations are going on and people just commiserating and having a good time. It's more of a big get together. So it ain't never going anywhere. It's still as popular as ever. I just think scale it back.
When did they start the performances with Essence Fest? Because that's fairly new, like having big performances, or is that
No,
always
I
been?
feel like
That's always been.
That's always been.
That's always been. They've always had humongous
They
artists.
just started putting like younger artists on it. Though,
Yeah,
didn't
but
they?
they
Or
just
is that
got
new
more
too?
money and were able to get
Bigger
like
artists.
a Janet Jackson. You were
I
able
get
to
what you're saying.
get a Prince. You were able to get people that played it
Prince.
because you have that huge backing from Target. Let's get it. Ja Rule. What does this say? Ja Rule calls out Zach Boog when it comes to grilling.
Whoa.
What happened? What's this? What's going on with
He
this?
did perform at the Essence Fest.
Oh, what you say?
All right,
I'm the
friend.
grill master, yo. Battle anybody, I don't care who you tell. Let me tell you something. Key to making good chicken is the temperature. You gotta keep the temperature low. You see this? This is my temperature. This is for the real grillers out here. This for the real grillers out here. This ain't that electric grill you just turn down a little jump off, you know what I mean? This is real deal. I gotta work mines with this here, you know what I mean? I ain't got no rubber pieces on mines no more. You understand? But burn your fingertips my real old school.
Okay, I saw the smoker you had, Ja Rule. I seen it. I seen you.
What you got to say about that?
I seen your smoker. You know what I'm saying? And he does. He's real smoker, real wood. You know what I'm saying? First of all, if you out here on an electric grill, like that ain't nothing but an outside oven. Okay.
Well, he's not on the electric
He's not
grill.
on that. He was on coals and wood.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. So if you really doing it, you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a smoker yet. But when I get my smoker, it's up. He had them wings on there slow. He was doing his thing. That's how you do. You know what I'm saying? Slow the way to go. You know what I'm saying? Slow and steady win the race. That's how you barbecue. But I'm barbecuing every weekend this summer. So I'm at your head.
Did you get you some lights out there yet?
I still haven't got no lights out there, but I started earlier in the day this weekend. I barbecued again. I did some short ribs. I did some chicken thighs. I did a chicken skewer. Did a chicken skewer and hot dogs. Yep, that's what I did.
Did you burn the hot dogs?
Nope.
I didn't get hot dogs then.
Huh?
You
Well,
gotta burn the hot dogs a little
My
bit.
son don't like them as burnt as I like them. I burnt them last time like the way I like them, charred.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he like them like that. So I did them like how he likes them.
Okay.
Because you can't be talking about how good you barbecue and you putting your meat back in the refrigerator because of this.
That was
dark
only one
outside.
time because of the light. That was a
You
one time.
You need to get you some lights
I
because
need to get me some lights.
we ain't gonna respect you as no real griller.
Well, let me tell you something, Kiki.
So, yeah.
I don't give a damn what you respect. How about that? Nah.
You can't put the wings back in
He
the
always tried to come at me. Well, we ain't go. I don't like that. And we ain't gonna respect. I don't give a damn what you think.
You get on this podcast talking about you a griller.
I am
and
a
it
griller.
get dark outside. You putting the meat back in the refrigerator.
I love the grill. That's a happy space for me. Just like you like to clean your house.
I do.
I like the grill. It's a peaceful
I like
thing
to
for
mop
me.
my
I like
flow.
to play my game.
I like that cold beer in your hand. Come on, man. You out there with the fire and the
Did you
elements.
get you some sandals yet?
Yeah, I got sandals. I go sandals with socks, shorts,
You ain't real until you take the socks off.
and I got a thing.
Tell them.
Hey, and I got a thing that say Big Boog. I got an apron.
Just say
I got
Big
a
Boog
I got
is
a black.
ridiculous.
I swear, I got a black, and then my son got one that say Baby Boog, and his is black and it's black and gold.
That's cute. You still in the beginning stages of
No,
grilling
Boog
though.
is
I am.
The real grillers don't wear no aprons and all
They
that.
don't wear grill and they don't wear socks.
Yeah, you too
Well, let me
cute.
tell
He
you
too
something
cute
first,
grilling.
though.
He got
I
matching
am in the
outfit.
beginning, but y'all gotta understand. I'm in my mid-30s. So what I'm trying to tell you, by the time I'm in my 50s, I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna be a grill master.
Come on.
If I keep going like this every summer after summer and summer,
You gonna get nice.
I'm gonna get nice,
You
and
gonna
I'm
get
gonna be
nice.
nice. I'm gonna be really nice. But you gotta start here.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be cold. And
I'm gonna
don't
wait
call-
about 3
and
summers.
don't call me. Come
you
outside.
mean?
Zach, can you do your ribs? I'm gonna be like, I won't. I will not. I ain't touch you.
You remember when you was hating on me? What did I
I'm gonna
miss?
pull up the podcast. Don't go ahead. I sure would like for you to do your rib. I can hear you now. No.
I be like, Zach, I season the meat
I
and bring it up.
That's how people get you.
That's how they get you.
Oh, yes. I
No,
love.
just come over here. I seasoned
I
it.
seasoned
That's how they get a grill. Yeah,
Right, right. I bought it. I seasoned
I
it.
bought it in season.
Yes.
All you gotta do is throw it on there.
Yes. I'm sure
I started my grilling journey and then it just fell off. It
You
fell
gotta
off.
get back on it,
I,
man. It's fun.
I don't like charcoal grill, so
I love it. I love it.
I like the
I like when the dirt get under my nails or anything.
nah. Yeah,
Charcoal
Yeah,
under
he
my
on
nails.
his way.
yeah. I'm not.
I love
I ain't
that
not
shit.
grilling.
He on his way.
I ain't.
I
not
be
that
like
grilling.
getting dirty.
I'll tell you, you don't need to grill. You don't have to. That's a compliment.
Hey. What? Why don't I have to grill? I have to ask. I'm gonna go ahead and
Don't
set
ask-
myself up for
No,
this.
It's nothing bad about it. It's a compliment. Like, you just don't have to grill. It's just okay. Like, you don't have some things you just don't have to do. And it's just, everybody ain't able, and you don't have to.
Why don't I have to grill, Kiki?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we look to you for food. Like, I don't think we be like, you know what? I wonder what Tone cooking.
Nobody wants.
About that.
So you know what?
Hey, I'm more of a hospitality guy now. When people ask what I'm gonna be doing, I got so many texts over the fourth, like, where we at? Where the cubs popping? What's going on? Yeah. What's going on after this?
Yes.
I'm like, damn.
Yes.
I'm like I'm like Eventbrite.
Yes. Yeah, we look to you for that.
Okay, I'll take that. We don't look to you for food. It's crazy.
That's so funny.
Last couple things. This one, a thread went viral. What is the chain restaurant that you love and will defend no matter what? I know mine instantly.
A chain restaurant that I love and will defend no matter what.
Want me to jump out there first?
Yeah,
you go ahead.
Chili's.
Okay.
No matter what.
You fighting for Chili's.
What?
Chili's is
I
fire.
moved in my second apartment because it was a Chili's right there.
Damn.
Now you love it a little more than
That's
Chili's.
love. Them Southwestern egg rolls had a hold on me something crazy.
Yeah, they fine.
Something crazy. The boneless, man, that was like a meal.
Yeah.
Get
And
your
Chili's
Southwestern
has been
egg
faithful.
rolls.
Yeah, they've been faithful over the years.
Yeah, they've been good. Chili's, I'm going.
They
The
keep
drinks,
a
the whole
price.
thing. Chili's is my go-to. You thought of one?
I got one. I just can't think of it right now. Kiki, you go ahead.
I don't know. I'm fighting for all chains.
I know. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
I'm fighting for all
I know which
chain
one.
restaurants. Who?
Baba's.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't no chain.
Well,
is it?
really,
ain't no
the
chain.
Baba's are different in different places.
Yeah, it's not a chain, though.
I'm not fighting for the chain of
Fair,
Baba's.
fair.
There's one Baba's. It's in Country Club Hills off
She
183rd.
swear by this one.
That's the only one that need to be. Who else called that? They can name their restaurants Baba's. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All these other Baba's, it's one, he bald headed, he don't wear gloves. He is in Country Club Hills. That's the only
He don't wear
Baba
gloves.
that matter. That's the only Baba we recognize. So yeah, I wouldn't fight for that chain because I don't want it to be a chain. But yeah, I don't know. I stand with all.
Mm-hmm.
All these.
If I had to pick one off the top right now, it'd probably be Popeyes. I'm a Popeyes guy.
I feel with that.
I love a good Popeyes 2-piece. I know what to do. 2-piece. Give me a little Cajun sparkle. Give me some honey for my biscuit. Hot sauce. What you want to do? You want to do some coleslaw, mashed potato?
You like Popeyes better than Hattie Mae's?
Hatty B's?
Yeah, whatever that is.
No, it's not better than Hatty B's. Popeye's not better than Hatty B's, but I don't think Hatty B's has just reached chain. When I think chain, I mean like everywhere. You know, like
Yeah,
it's
they ain't
Chili's damn near everywhere. Hatty B's in like 3 cities. You know what I'm saying? But like Popeyes is everywhere. That's a chain
That's
where
chain.
you know you gonna get that taste.
Have you had it in New Orleans?
I never had it in New Orleans. I never even ate New Orleans.
Popeyes is good
Never ate New
everywhere.
Orleans?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
You never been to New Orleans to eat?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you got to do
Not
that.
to eat. I went as a kid, but
Gotta do that.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's fine. You got to do that.
You gotta do
But
that.
Popeyes is a great one to stand behind. It's just you're gonna get pissed off. I don't know if that's just me thing, but when I go to Popeyes, it's like, do I feel like fighting today?
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel like
It's the
risking
customer
my
service.
peace? You know what I'm saying? Because whoever you talk to got attitude. It's not even like
But that's
one
how you
location.
But Kiki, the chicken's so good.
It is.
They don't have to be nice.
It's good. Yeah, you're right.
They don't have to be nice.
You
You
right.
want this chicken or what?
They so
You
mean.
want this chicken?
So
or what?
mean.
They dropped mine once. I said, that's all right. They picked it up, put it right in the box, gave it to me. I said, thank you. That's how
Stupid.
good.
You're stupid.
That's how good Popeyes is.
It is good. They have had a consistent product that is amazing, but the attitudes in there, you might go to jail.
And
No,
then
they
they come
definitely
with
got
these
attitudes,
different
'cause
lemonades.
If
These
you ordered
lemonades
in,
good.
if you ordered in New Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
I went there and it's a different way you order the chicken, and I'm like, I ain't know what to do. It was like the lines was all crazy. And I went where I thought was right. They was like, no, it's over here. I was like, y'all ain't got nothing explaining. She's like, you supposed to know. How?
They mean.
I don't live here.
I
They
don't live
mean.
here.
But even in New Orleans, you could pretty much tell me anything in New Orleans with that accent. I love a New Orleans accent.
Yes.
So they can get away with it. But I think I would stand behind Longhorn as a steakhouse. Like, I think if you are in the hood and you don't have, you want to experience a good steak
Mhm.
that's not a downtown steakhouse price,
Mhm.
Longhorn is the
Okay.
best.
They got a good steak.
A great steak.
Do y'all remember, and maybe y'all didn't have this. It might have just been in Gary or maybe in the South. I don't know if I ate this in Gary or if I ate it when I was living in Tennessee.
We don't care where you ate it. Get to the story.
Golden Corral.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Golden Corral.
Buffet. You probably never
Do you remember
been
Golden
there.
Corral? And just how good them biscuits used to be, them bread,
Never been in
them
there one time in my
rolls,
life.
and then that.
You been there?
Never.
Oh, yeah.
You never been to
never
Golden
seen
Corral?
Yeah, I didn't
Never
think
in my
you
life.
ever-
Man, when I tell you, that was a buffet as a kid. Oh my God.
I've been to
After
buffet.
church, sweet tea. Come on.
Not Golden Corral.
They still got one.
Where is it?
They had one in Carbondale.
I
and
gotta
was in
check.
college.
They
I
all
if we
broke.
can
I
let
thought they
you
all
know.
quit.
There's one. It was one in Carbondale. I never went to it.
You got a secret one. Where you?
I said I can't tell you. I gotta see if their
Why you
board the
gatekeeping?
board approved me to let you know where the last Golden Corral at.
If the board.
You gotta be let in.
Right, you gotta be let in.
I knock on the door. Hey, I'm with KeKe. Can I get-
Y'all
Can
see
you-
how crazy.
Can y'all let me in?
Do y'all see how crazy this
They
is?
gonna be like, how much you weigh?
Right. 135.
No. Get your skinny ass on. Get your little ass out
You
of
ain't
here.
gonna do nothing
Yeah,
here.
don't do nothing here, baby.
Playing our food.
Go ahead, playing.
Yeah. No, it's in Tinley Park. I think that's Tinley Park. Yeah.
Golden Corral.
I don't know if I'm
Nope,
gonna go all the way
I'm
out
not
there
doing
for it.
Mm-mm. What's a franchise that you would never go back to?
That's interesting.
Maybe we shouldn't say it. They might end up being a sponsor for a podcast.
You right.
Yeah,
Never
you're
mind.
You know what? Let's
Never
skip that.
mind.
We going to all of them. Anybody that sponsors us,
Okay.
we like y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, y'all. That'll do it. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Shout out to the Pod Fam. I met a lot of them at Summer Smash and then at NASCAR. And shout out to Zach because when are we gonna get the horn on the pod?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I've been thinking about the horn.
No, don't be thinking about
Well,
it.
that's
Let me tell you
a
something.
crazy comment.
Let me
Kiki.
tell you something,
And
Kiki.
look, now I know Zach
I'm
say
just-
some stuff to you that's crazy, but
It's
wait, this horn on the pod is
Is it a saxophone
wow.
or a
Yes.
trumpet?
We
I
got
don't
It's a
know.
saxophone.
We gonna get
It's
HR
an
in this
alto
place.
sax.
He
But
called
let
it
me
his
tell you
horn.
something. Don't come over here and ask about my saxophone or my ribs. Stay over there.
Why are we beefing today?
Because I just feel like everything that I try to do to find peace outside of work, you have a problem with.
My bad.
I be out here trying to find
questioned
something
yesterday,
outside of this to keep me happy.
like, baby.
And barbecue and my horn have been my salvation. But let me tell you something. It's on the way. I've been working.
All
I got
right.
a little song for y'all.
We
And I'm
do
not even going
that.
to tell y'all. I'm just going to pop up on. Never mind. I ain't going to
Please,
tell y'all.
I mean, we
Tell
get that.
y'all
I'm
what-
just asking. It's
The
July.
people want to know.
The people want to know.
I'm
we
not
supposed
giving
to have
you
a
a date.
horny summer.
I'm
the
not giving
album.
you a date. I'm not giving you a date. I'm not giving you
I
a
want
date
him to
yet.
play at Big Jam. If he goes on Big Jam stage and just bring the horn up
Swear to God.
and let out a few bars, I am going. That's the
please.
moment.
You think that'll be
Please.
funny?
That's the what?
Yes.
What?
You have to do it,
If
bro.
I did that Big Jam.
What? If you go on a Big
have
Jam
to.
stage, and all we need is 30 seconds of you playing that horn. That
would be hilarious.
That's
And
going
then look,
viral.
I already got the lights gonna go down completely dark, and then it's just gonna the circle gonna be on you.
The spotlight.
On the stage.
We get out the way.
That's gonna be funny.
I love that. Yes,
Okay,
please.
all right.
Or you
That's
pay
the
the- Zach Boog to play his rendition of the national anthem.
Please, Zach.
Be like,
The streets need it.
The streets need the horn.
Streets need it.
oh my gosh. All right, man. Well, I have no final thoughts.
Oh wow.
I have none.
What you
Really.
doing today
we
with
had
no
a great-
final
well,
thought?
I had a great time. We hung out at the Pod Fam. We hung out. I couldn't stop sweating. Shout out to the Pod Fam I saw. Sorry if I felt like I was rushing off. I was just tired of sweating in front of people. It was a good time though. Good time. Good time.
We had a good time.
Why are you nodding like that? Well, you nod and you like look out the corner of your eye.
What,
It makes
she-
me a nervous
She was up to
man.
no good.
I'm not. No,
She
I
like,
just-
mm-hmm.
I like when other people can relate to the big person struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like all day yesterday, I just was admiring you just over there sweating because it's like now you see how I feel. Now you see what I go through on a daily basis. So yeah.
I was so
Like,
mad.
yeah. Kiki like, tell me about it. A little sweat, huh?
And I'm just over there with my little fan. And then this how you know when the men be hating on you because they sweating. This man kept on saying to me, your fan ain't dead yet. I was like, no, it's not.
I was right there when yours died.
My fan went all day. It almost. I turned it off for a second and it charged back up. Yeah, I was good. I would have died.
Back up.
I would have died on the way back into this radio station.
She kept that fan. Kiki didn't. Like, that's the thing. I'm getting one of them, whatever. I saw a couple dudes have it in black, the little blowers.
Yes.
I'm getting that. I'm going to try either that.
No.
Or I can't get the neck thing.
Hold on, what's the neck thing?
Don't do the air conditioning neck thing. I was worried about that. Why?
They got like a little thing you put around your neck with two little fans right here.
Please, you should let them do it. Because if I would have seen you with two fans around your neck, I would have laughed so hard.
No, Joe, I can't let you do that one.
Don't let me do that one? Okay.
That ain't
Not
the
the air conditioning neck thing. I'm because what is happening is
Bluetooth on.
Right. It's almost like them transitional glasses. Like, no, I can't let you do that, G.
I can control it by my phone. Like
You go fan off.
Dude, bro, I can't go outside right now. Every place I'm going, like I'm literally rubbing my head till it starts to hurt.
No.
Yes. I gotta find something. This is annoying.
The struggle is real.
It's annoying. All right, y'all, we out of here. What more can we say?
Peace.